What's going on, everybody? It is Jamie, and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today I'm going to do a little bit of what's sold, a couple updates, and a little bit of everything packed in this video. So let's get to it. So the first thing I want to talk about was this jersey you see me pick up in a garage sale video recently. I couldn't figure out whose signature this was. I did have a few comments in the video with the correct signature as well, but I reached out to I want to make sure I get this right. I think it's the flipping. He's a friend on Instagram, and he's got a really good YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It is called the Flipping Sports Guy. I always want to call it the Flipping Sports Card Guy, so I wanted to make sure it's the Flipping Sports Guy. I'll throw it up here. He's got a really cool channel where he does very similar stuff as me, and his Instagram is excellent as well. But he told me this is a Fergie Jenkins Hall of Fame 91. You know, I originally asked him about the autograph, and he said he wasn't sure. And then later that day, he said, he was sitting down having some dinner, and it was really bothering him that he couldn't figure it out. And sure enough, he showed me an autograph that was similar, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. So thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. And anybody who commented as well, I appreciate that too. So yeah, Fergie Jenkins jersey. Does that increase the value? Yes, I do. I'm looking into getting this authenticated. I've never done that before. I also have a Joe Carter baseball, so if I could send them both in together, I would definitely do that and share the process with you guys. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. Okay, so first off, this was a viewer sale on eBay. I think it's like T23. I can't remember. You left me a message in the when you bought it, right, in the little message for the seller. Just a little mermaid. Let me go through some pictures here. What is it? Purple back bracelet. So it's just a little bracelet. I think I found this. I can't remember. I want to say me and my wife found this at the Goodwill bins, but it could have been at like Crazy Bins as well. It was somewhere where we were digging through finding stuff. And so, yeah, I don't have a lot of money into this. I had it on sale. I do appreciate you guys buying stuff. Anybody who buys stuff from my store, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. And if you're a viewer of the channel, definitely, just like T23 did, leave me a little message either here or send me a personal message on Instagram or wherever you want to find me. Next up, a pair of shoes. I picked these up in one of the first garage sales videos I did, maybe the first or second one this year. I can't remember, but it was definitely from a garage sale, and I think I paid something like $5 for these things. Not too much. Just had to clean up the whites. They're still a little dirty on the bottom, which you'll see here in a second, but didn't pay too much for them, and they cleaned up pretty decently. They are also a wide, which does help them sell a little faster. So $45 free shipping. Realistically, I probably make on a deal like that or a sale like that somewhere around $20 profits. But yeah, so $5 and the 45 plus shipping kind of makes sense, I'm sure. But that's what I kind of like to do with shoes. It's a little hard to, like, we've talked about this in the channel a ton, but it's hard to compete with US buyers because of how much more shipping costs in Canada. Poshmark makes that a little bit better than eBay because it's a flat rate and you know how much. You don't actually have to pay anything. The buyer's paying everything. But on eBay, depending on where somebody is in Canada, if you're shipping in Canada, the prices can be all over the place. So my latest video, I picked up NCAA 14, and it sold, man, I'm going to say within a day. I did accept the best offer. I had it listed a little higher than this. Just took a couple basic pictures. This one I put shipping. I charged the buyer shipping on this, and it did go to in Canada. I think in Quebec, if I remember correctly. The reason I charged for shipping on this one instead of the regular $4 is because normally I do $4 letter mail. Well, this I'm going to want tracking because I don't want somebody trying to take advantage of me because it is a pretty decent sale. So there's tracking. I did put insurance on it. It is, an $80 or $90 video game. So of course I'm going to try to protect myself, and it also protects the buyer as well because they have tracking and they have the eBay money back guarantee. So we're both happy on this one, and it did sell really fast. So if you can find this game, and I've been looking for a long time, pick it up. Definitely pick it up because it will sell fast. Now, this doesn't surprise me a ton, but in that great big brand new sealed video game buyout that I did, or not buyout, I got it from Salvation Army, which is still crazy. $15 for Mega Man 11. I think I might have one more of these. I had 5 or 6. It's the one that seems to be selling the fastest. And yeah, I just took some basic pictures, front, back, showed the seal. Does it say here? Quantity available 0. So I guess that was actually the last one. I still have a pile of video games from that, and they will go one after another. You know, every few days I sell one. And there was a good amount there. Sometimes recently on my eBay store, though, and we'll talk about this at the end of my video. My store has been at a standstill. Actually, when I'm recording this video, it is the 17th. I've actually not made a sale on my eBay store since the 14th. And at the end of the video here, I got a few more things to show you. I will talk about why I do believe maybe that is happening. This next one up was from one of the Restock Canada buys that I did. This was the better of the two. This was the shoes, and these were a pair of Nike Air Zooms. It's hard for me to see in this small little window. Let me just click on it. Air Zoom HC white silver tennis shoe. Pretty nice shoes, brand new. I think these ones looked like maybe they were like the model in the store. The bottom had just like a little bit of scuffing, but no real actual dirt. I still called them new with box because I do believe these were never really owned by anybody, and they sold for $90 free shipping. So that's a pretty good one right there. I wish I could find this sort of thing on Restock Canada again. Currently, when I'm looking at shoes on there, it seems to be a lot of like Walmart or Target type stuff for shoes. I didn't mind this one at all. The only down part about that shoe buy was all like the dance slippers. I haven't sold any of those yet, to be completely honest with you. And I'll probably leave them in my store until the beginning of next year and then donate them if they don't sell. But the rest of the shoes, I only have like 2 or 3 pairs left of those, plus maybe 5 or 6 kids pairs, but those shoes did sell really well. Here's another cassette tape that I sold recently. It was $25, and I'm doing letter mail shipping on this guy. It is Metallica, Kill 'Em All. I've actually had this one for a little while. I'm surprised it took so long to sell. Maybe because I have it priced a little higher than the $10 to $15, about $8 to $15 that I've been getting for other cassettes. This one was obviously belonged to somebody. It says what, Tammy maybe there, I think. Yeah, still a really good sale. I think I paid 50 cents for that guy, so can't really complain turning 50 cents into $25. Like I said, with the cassettes, a lot of times it's more like turning 50 cents into $8 to $10, and the better one's 15. So this is probably, I think it's probably the best one that I've sold. Maybe I sold a Prince one for maybe a slightly more, maybe closer to $30, but that's still a pretty good cassette sale. All right, now this last one, I was talking on a video recently about a cassette player that I sold. I'll just pop it up on the screen here right now. This is the one that the power button was broken off and there was a case against it. The whole time eBay had told me, reassuring me that I was going to be covered, and you know, they were documenting the whole way. And then when push came to shove, I was supposed to call them. Let me just minimize this. So on Monday morning, I was supposed to give eBay a call to tell them that I felt like these claims were kind of falsified. And at that time, I was going to kind of get the case swung in my favor, is what I was kind of being told or led to believe up until Saturday night. Saturday night, I got a message from eBay saying the case was on hold and I needed to give the buyer a return postage, right? So I had to give them a label to ship it back to me. So I waited. I called and said, hey, what's happening? And the person at eBay told me that was auto-generated. Still call back Monday and we can help you. So I called back Monday. They couldn't help me. It's not that they couldn't help me. This is what they wanted. They still wanted me to ship it back to myself and then prove that it was fraudulent. I'm like, well, that's not really going to work because I can see that it's broken. It's maybe how it was broken, or am I going to get the same machine back? I think I could have checked the serial number, so it could still be the same machine. But I do think more likely, based on what this guy was telling me all along, I feel like maybe he dropped it when he got it, or maybe he was trying to do the old switcheroo. I'm not really sure because, you know, initially he asked me about condition after he'd already purchased it, and it got there and it was broken. So I'm not really sure. I do know it didn't feel like on this one eBay had my back. And if I was going to ship it back to myself, then I was going to be, so I paid $10 for it. It would have cost me probably $25 to ship it back to myself, right? It was only a $40 sale. I'm taking a chance that I would even be able to get some money back out of this. So what I decided to do, I messaged eBay back. Actually, I got somebody on the phone and said, hey, can I just refund the buyer? It wouldn't let me because of the way the system works. When it's generated to be returned, there's no more option to refund. So I asked them to change it. And when I asked them to do that, about the next day I got an automatic message from eBay saying the case was in the other gentleman's favor, and they refunded him, which I thought was weird because I was offering the refund at that point. Since that has happened, I have not got any sales on eBay whatsoever. I am going to call them and ask if maybe my account is on a temporary restriction or something. I haven't got any offers or any sales since the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. So 4 days without any sales on eBay. I've had plenty of sales on Poshmark. As you can see with these last sales I've been showing you, I had sales up until that point, but it seemed to be as soon as that happened, all sales have stopped. So I kind of feel like maybe the two are related. I'm not really sure if that is the case, but it certainly feels that way. So thank you guys so much for watching again. We got the Fergie Jenkins, I'm probably saying that wrong too, but that's okay. So we got the jersey figured out. I showed you guys some Whatsolds. We talked a little bit about potentially how that return went down or didn't return. I just refunded the buyer. The other thing that kind of irked me about that was I probably would have refunded the purchase price, but not the shipping if I had control over the return or the refund. But because eBay refunded them, they refunded the shipping and the item, which I'm okay with still. There's some win and loss with eBay, so this is kind of an L. So this week coming up, tomorrow I am going to go garage sailing, so I'll be filming a video. I'm not sure when I'll get it edited, but I will have it edited and up sometime in the beginning of the week. Hopefully, I didn't think I was going to get to go because me and my wife are going to Florida and we're doing, I think, 4 Disney days, 4 or 5 Disney days. I can't even remember now. A lot of Disney days, a couple downtime days, some just relaxation. It should be a lot of fun. But so some things have changed between travel from Canada to the US. We thought we were going to need a COVID swab, a rapid test, and all these extra paperworks. All that's been dropped. So we don't have to get the COVID test. Things are going to be much more relaxed at the airport. I think you still have to check in and do everything. But we thought we were going to have to be there super early. So you had to do it 24 hours before. We were going to a Shoppers Drug Mart halfway to Toronto to get it done in the morning. And then we're actually going tomorrow to a Blue Jays game and then flying out Sunday morning. So a lot of things happening. So I thought we're not going to have time to yard sale. But because now we don't have to do the rapid testing, now we have the morning free. So we're going to do some yard selling in the morning, maybe have a nice late breakfast or maybe some lunch or something. And then we're going to go see the Jays and the Yankees at the Rogers Center. And then we'll be spending the night and flying out to Florida in the morning. So we have some pretty exciting stuff happening personally. And I'm, happy to have a week off. I obviously had some medical issues going on earlier in the year. And so I'm just finally feeling better and we're getting to go on vacation. So I'm very, very excited. But if you guys like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Until next time, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.